Hey, I'm Ben Silverio.
And I'm Ansel Birch, your host in post.
And it's
time to party.
Welcome, party people, to another edition of Time to Party.
Oh, so exciting to be back, and we're in person.
I'm looking at you.
I can see your face.
Like, actually you.
I'm not gonna
you
have to
screen.
resync everything in post.
You're not like in a box. You're not like Zombie. Hey, Zombie. I'm not good at voices. It's not my.
That's not your
That's
not your
not
deal.
my thing.
That's
but
fair.
you know who is good at voices? Our
guest for today.
special guest host today. You know, Ansel, I don't know where we're going, when we're going, but wherever it is, it's Helena Handbasket.
Bonjour. C'est moi.
Good segue. Good segue.
I've always wanted to do that introduction in a public forum. Because I always mess with you and text you this stuff. And like,
now you got to
I never
do
host
it.
any of your shows or anything, so.
That's so fun. Well, you're hosting
We're available
this.
though.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
there you
very
go.
true.
Yes. Did you hear that, cheeks?
Yeah, still, if you ever need anybody.
She's right over there.
Oh.
I see her. She's staring at us.
She is.
Well, she's staring at us.
Yes, she's
Correct.
looking over us.
Our Lady of Nerdlesk, pray for us.
Yes, pray for us, especially this time around. Because this movie.
But yeah, Helena,
Hi.
welcome.
Thank you so much for having
Hi.
me.
Why don't you tell the party people your spiel? Spiel?
Stiegel?
Your steel?
I'm drinking a Stiegel
Yeah, I was gonna
right
say,
now. My
do they
man.
only make Radler? I think they do. I've only ever
Oh,
seen.
no, they make
Steel
other
Radler.
things. And it's just because I saw my partner wearing a sweatshirt of theirs. I think they make other things, but I think they're most notorious for a Radler. Hi, I'm Helena Handbasket. I am a local Chicago burlesque performer, and circus performer, and actor, and overall nerd, and friends with you two, and I'm excited to be here.
Yay.
Yeah. Yes.
This is going to be very good.
I'm so excited.
What are we doing here today? Well, aside from enjoying each other's company in person for the first time
So
ever with this podcast, right? Because we recorded the test live, and then
So the bonus episodes that released at the end of 2021 were recorded in person,
yes,
Oh.
but nothing since
but
then.
nothing
No official
since then.
release.
Yes. So,
Wow.
in case you forgot what we do here at Time to Party, we pick a time travel movie or TV show or who knows
Piece
what else
of media.
in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now, we're doing movies.
For now, we're doing
movies.
So we pick a time travel movie and break it down into 3 episodes that we release throughout the month. The first episode is our drinking and smoking game, where we come up with some rules for you to play along with as you watch or rewatch the movie that we're talking about. Later on, we will review the movie, tell you what we thought about it, all that good stuff, let you know whether it's worth your time. And the third episode is the edutainment episode, where we travel down our lazy river of information and share it with you a little bit, you know.
Just as though a friend of yours skimmed a Wikipedia article and then tried to remember it at a party. That's the level of
That's how I
edutainment
get
we're getting
most
into.
of my information.
So this will fit right into
I'm
your
doing
usual
great.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely went to school for not theater. No, I went to school for theater.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same.
Screenwriting.
Hey.
The other side of theater.
Yeah.
So today we're doing our drinking and smoking game. So
Great.
Ben and Helena are going to give us rules that they've come up with. And just as a reminder, please do not drink with all of these rules or smoke
Right.
with all of
Yes.
these rules.
Yeah,
that you
don't-
will die.
Yeah, that's...
No dying.
Don't do that.
This is a list. This is an a la carte offering.
Yeah. This is a gentle suggestion of times
Yes.
that you could do these things.
And of course, you don't have to drink alcohol in order to play.
Not at
You
all.
can play
could
with
have
anything you
Soda
drink.
water. You could eat a piece of popcorn.
When I was in college, I would drink, and I've told this story a couple times now, but I would drink like whatever soda I was having. But my challenge was to not have to pee before the end of the movie. That was
Oh. That is a challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a little game you're playing with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I still wanted to participate, but I didn't drink in college.
There you go.
That's a
See?
dangerous game to play as you get older.
Oh, yeah.
We're all too old to do that now.
Granted, so are the drinking games we were playing in college. Things that'll do things to you when you're older.
Oh, dangerous.
So,
Anyone else tired?
Power hour after this?
No.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck. Yeah.
Thunderstruck. There we go. Oh, God.
Jeez. We used to play a version of Thunderstruck set to Head Automatica's Beating Heart's Baby, and every time they said baby, you had to drink.
How many times does they say baby?
A lot.
Oh, no.
Very, very many.
A lot.
I'm too old for this, and it hurts just thinking about it.
It's weird, some of the things that we're too old for now.
Especially when you think about what they were drinking at the time.
Ugh.
For Loco.
PBR.
Yeah, well, we didn't get that lavish.
Oh, that was bottom of the barrel for us.
Oh, man.
Or you do like jungle juice. Do you remember that?
Oh, my God.
Our jungle juice was legendary.
Oh, Everclear and I don't know,
Yes.
Kool-Aid or
Kool-Aid,
whatever.
yeah, whatever.
I'm so surprised that people didn't actually die of alcohol poisoning
I'm
in
fairly
college.
certain some did.
Well, like where I went, no one died, thank
That's
God.
good. That's
But it was like definitely skirted that line.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, drink responsibly, or
Drink.
don't drink at all.
Yes.
Be mindful. Just be present with yourself.
It's also fun to play these games where you just go, hey, every time you see it.
Yes.
I love that.
Also, remember, this is a party, so try to play this with your friends if you can.
Yes.
It's super fun to have like each person in charge of one or two rules, so it's like their job to call it out.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
I love this.
There's that thing, you know.
Shall we go into this?
Let's
Yeah, what have you got?
Well,
You wanna go back and
first,
forth?
Yes.
We should probably say what movie we're
Oh,
we're
right.
talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do that
Give
yet.
us your Wikipedia summary.
Right.
Or your IMDb summary.
So, party people, this month we will be talking about the Mothman. Oh wait, sorry,
Don't
not
hurt
that.
my feelings like that.
Mothman believes in you.
I love Mothman.
We're not talking about that movie. I'm
That's
sorry.
my boyfriend.
We're talking about the Butterfly Effect, starring Ashton Kutcher.
The notes I took, I intentionally wrote it as the Butterfly Prophecies. Because I'm an asshole. So sorry.
No, it's okay.
These are the best parts of the show.
It's true. So, in case you don't know what the seminal 2004
Gross.
film...
Is that the word they use?
No.
Oh.
I said seminal.
Gross.
It's gross with the air quotes.
Gross.
Yes. In case you do not know what the Butterfly Effect is, you're lucky. Here's what our friends at IMDb say. Evan Trayborn suffers blackouts during significant events of his life. As he grows up, he finds a way to remember these lost memories and a supernatural way to alter his life by reading his journal.
Listen, I had a live journal, and
Same.
when I went back and read it, my life did not change at all.
No.
So here we are.
Just made me want to delete it.
Man, I was a rough teen. Let me tell you. So, drinking rules.
Yes. So,
You want to go back and forth?
yeah. My first one, actually, you should probably drink already, because this is kind of like a meta rule. Because if you're listening to this episode, this rule applies.
Okay.
Drink every time Ben calls the movie The Mothman Prophesies.
So you're giving them a drinking rule for this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's fun.
This is
That's
like
really...
a pregame.
I did think about releasing a drinking rule list for this
Oh
show.
my God.
That would
as
be
a bonus
fun.
Thing. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it.
I'm sure Ansel would have a ton of rules.
Oh my God. Just to have you go through and come through what the rules are going to be. Don't tell us until we see it.
Every time there's a hard edit,
Oh boy.
you'd be dead. You'd be dead.
You'd be dead. Goodbye. I started off with anytime you're sad about dad stuff.
Oh, sad dad.
Broad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there are like 8 or 10 moments in the
Yeah.
first 20 minutes of the film.
Sure, there's a lot.
Oh.
And then there's way more sad dad stuff. Not just for Ashton's character, but there are other sad dads.
This was a therapy group that got into script writing. I'm fairly
Correct.
certain.
Yeah. Script writing. Put that in air quotes.
Yeah, right. My next rule is take a drink for every skateboarding t-shirt that Evan's wearing.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I also, to piggyback on that, I had anytime you see the Independent or Vans logo.
Right.
Yep.
It's almost always those two.
Yeah. It was the sign of the times. Sign of the times.
I wonder if this movie was advertised at Vans Warped Tour.
Oh my god. Probably, honestly. I would be surprised if it wasn't. I had this one could kill you, so be careful. Anytime there's a memory flashback.
Yes, there.
Oof. That's a sippin' rule.
That's a sippin' rule. That is not a shots rule.
Yes. That's definitely one of those. Pick that one and just that one.
Nothing else.
And nothing else.
Yes. We here at Time to Party like to pay respects to a number of deserving individuals. So, my next rule is take a shot for Ethan Suplee.
Just out of respect.
Out of respect. He deserves your respect. Not only was he iconic in movies like Mallrats or TV shows like Boy Meets World.
Oh, there you go.
But he went on to My Name is Earl, and he decided he wanted to lose a bunch of weight, and he did it, and he's still, doing his thing, living his best life.
Good for him.
I mean, come on. He played Big Van Vader's son in in Boy Meets World.
Oh my god.
How much more do you need to respect him for? But there's a lot more, because he's great. I hope Ethan Supplee's listening to this and remembers that he's awesome.
That would be cool.
He suffered through this movie, too. So.
He did suffer through this.
Yeah.
But he got paid for it, so.
It's true. I mean, to the hair, the makeup, he was Ashton Kutcher's goth roommate.
Yep. Yeah. He really was.
And
oh man, the hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ansel, did you have a goth hair face?
I didn't. I grew up in small town Ohio, and the goth just skipped us.
Really? I would have expected that would have been a prime real estate for goth time.
You'd have thought. Maybe it would have gotten you like ostracized or something. I don't know.
Okay, that checks out. Yeah. Yeah.
Like there were a lot of things we didn't have.
Oh man.
In the middle of nowhere. I mean, we were like 10 years behind on just about everything.
Oh no.
It was bad.
I thought it was bad growing up in the desert, but I at least knew about stuff.
So you didn't get the 80s until 96?
Yeah, I really think we were doing the 80s, when I was growing up.
I love this.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is.
Oh. We were certainly rocking mullets for a long time.
Well, mullets are back now, so.
Yeah, they may never have left. Maybe that's where
that's like when
you hold a sample of a disease and then it gets out. I feel like that might be what happened with mullets.
Oh, man.
Not that I hate mullets. I'm just saying.
Mullet patient zero.
I'm pretty sure that Ansel hates mullets.
Wow.
Pretty sure that's what that is.
I don't think they're a good hairstyle.
Wow.
I'll say that.
Wow.
That's right. Hot takes.
Hot takes with
Hot
Ansel.
takes from me. I do. Maybe not.
Take it or leave it.
I feel a little wit about this. Yeah.
Just in case you didn't realize, I never left my goth hair phase.
Oh, really? I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I'm really working the Sonic the Hedgehog right now. Anyway.
Actually, as soon as you did that, way cooler.
Right? Yeah, now I'm really cool.
You can't see it.
You can't see it, but it's
Helena
cool.
just made her hair cooler.
I had anytime you have your own memory flashback to your own childhood, because I don't know how y'all were feeling, but halfway through that I was like, I remember doing some really weird shit as a kid. There was some really weird stuff, and it was probably the first third of the movie that I was like, I'm remembering a lot from my life.
That could have been me.
Yeah. And then we talked a lot about college, so that would count too. I would say that would count too. But that's also one of those ones that you just pick that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't die.
Right. But, in case you don't want to get too introspective while watching this movie, we have plenty of other rules.
Yes, really. Go ahead.
I would like...
Don't do that one if you're drinking alone.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Call a friend.
And then there's more sad dad stuff after that.
No, more sad dad stuff. No.
I would like to submit another acknowledgement of respect because someone else needs to be acknowledged
Going
as
heavy
well.
on those.
I am, because I forgot that these people were in this movie.
I mean,
And it's just like, you all are wonderful. And you did this. with
And you
Kutcher.
did this. Yeah. They were young.
They were young. They were all very young. And this next person probably is known for a lot of the roles that he did when he was very young. But he came back in a big way later on in his career.
Yeah.
I think. I would like you to take a shot for Eldon Henson.
Yes.
He was a Bash brother.
Yep.
He is Foggy in the Netflix series Daredevil. Mm-hmm. He was in a Hunger Games movie.
He was.
He's done a ton of stuff.
He's delightful.
Yes.
Honestly, he made that movie nicer to watch.
And he showed a lot of range in this movie.
He showed a lot more range than the lead actor.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, Eldon Henson had to play a really traumatized character at one point. Mm-hmm. And then after changes, he got to be more, I don't know, what's a nice way of putting it?
Grounded,
Yeah, there you go.
robust, well-adjusted,
Well-adjusted,
young man
Yeah.
with a bright future.
And probably a sweater tied around his neck or something.
Oh
I don't know.
man, there was that white button down.
Yeah.
Looking
Oh,
like-
that's what it was.
Looking like Ginger Jesus over there. That was great. That long hair.
But yeah,
that comes for us all. Yeah.
Eldon Henson is great. I can tell you from firsthand experience because I got to interview him.
Oh, nice.
He is very nice.
Yeah, he seems like he would be.
Yes.
Good, I'm glad to know that he's
super
nice.
cool. And he deserves your respect, party people. Acknowledge him.
All right. So shots for Eldon Henson.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of shots this game, I guess.
Oh yeah, but just be careful. Shots
Right.
of LaCroix. I said anytime you see bad fashion on screen, so
man.
say goodbye to your evening.
Whoa.
There was some. Oh man, there was some stuff on that screen.
So are we drawing a line at bad clothing choices, or just or is there a distinction you want to make for people who are attempting to be fashionable?
Oh, I think that it's more so just like a moment that would make you cringe if you saw someone wearing that.
Okay.
I think that would be what it is, because there are definitely moments where I was like, "Ooh, man, remember when they put us in low-rise jeans?"
Yeah, that was a time period.
That was our time period.
Ansel's still holding on to them. They're coming back.
You know
Back
who
home,
still
yeah.
holds on to them? John. But he looks nice in them. You got that cute booty.
Hey.
Cutie with a
Respect.
booty.
Cutie with a booty.
He's going to be listening to this and being like,
Yes, he is. He's gonna be like, "Why are you talking about my butt on a recording?"
well,
I'm
the
like,
right cheek.
just the right,
is-
it's ample, ample.
That one's more like a ham. What's the other one?
Why are they uneven? What have you been doing?
Lots of leg lifts, but only on one side.
Just like
Right.
the one side.
My next rule is a smoking rule. Take a hit whenever Evan changes the past.
Oh,
You might need it.
that's the addendum. You're
Yes.
probably gonna need it.
Yeah.
Take a hit when you probably wanted to anyway.
Yes.
This is what
To just charge
Pretty
through
much.
this film. I said you could take a hit, which actually could be pretty fun. Take a hit anytime you see the words wiggle. Anytime you see wiggly words. Because then you're not sure whether or not it's because you're high. Is it the words, or is it the movie, or is it this sweet, sweet dispensary weed that I just got? That stuff is potent.
I like one that compounds itself. That's brilliant.
Right?
I almost want to change my next rule to another smoking rule just for the joke, like for the pun, for the play on the words. But
Do it.
initially, I have it listed as take a drink when someone gets bludgeoned.
Oh, there's so
Yeah.
much.
But if you take a hit when someone gets bludgeoned, that is also acceptable.
Thanks so much. I'm going to leave.
Thank you for coming. I don't blame you at all.
Please edit me out of this entirely.
But a lot of people get hit in this
There's
movie
so
with
much
stuff.
fucking bludgeoning in this film.
Yeah.
I'm like, could we find some other tactic? I guess it's just the like crime of passion. You know, there's not a lot of.
I guess.
I guess. Damn. Take a hit anytime Ashton looks confused. He does that
the whole time.
I know. He does this thing, and we'll get into it more when we get into like discussing the film, but he does this thing where he like leans back and it's really wide-eyed and he just like looks from side to side.
It's like the opposite of the Kubrick stare.
Right. And it's one of those things where I'm like, it took me a minute to realize that he was doing that in earnest. Like he was doing that out of sincerity, and that was like an acting choice he made rather than like him trying to be a dick and making a joke. But it took me a while to realize that that was just how he's reacting to things.
I also want to acknowledge, I don't think I've ever seen Ashton Kutcher do that any other time. Now, not that I'm a huge Ashton Kutcher cinephile, but...
He definitely doesn't.
I wish you were. I wish you were. That would be great.
Big Kutcher stand.
That's our next podcast.
All Kutch, all the time.
The Indecisionist presents.
Oh, Jesus. But that tells me that it was a directorial choice. Someone told him to do that.
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they were just like, oh, he's famous enough. We're just not going to say anything.
Have you noticed Ashton's doing this thing?
Yeah, whatever.
You going to tell him not to?
That's his way of portraying a dramatic character.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know how often I've seen him do that either. So,
I mean, he definitely doesn't do it in No Strings Attached.
No, he does do it in No Strings Attached.
he?
Oh, he for sure does it.
that head thing, or trying to be dramatic?
I think he can't not do the like shady eye thing. He's like that groundhog meme.
Oh, he does the shady eye for sure.
Yeah, but it's like But
so
it's
you
more
think this is like the
exaggerated.
shady eye but straight on? It's
Yeah, and
the
then he just
same-
leans back and does it. Yeah, it's
maybe
the,
they
like,
just had they used camera 2 instead of camera 1.
I feel like he has no idea what an eye line is on camera. Like he can't just like like and over the shoulder. Like he can't
maybe.
You don't think he learned that on the set of Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh my god.
Dude, Where's My Car?
Why aren't we
interestingly
talking about No
enough,
Strings Attached though? That movie.
Let's go through the entire IMDb page.
Everything we know about Ashton Kutcher.
Well, I have one more rule. Take a drink every time you're unsure if you should laugh or not.
No, that's so dark.
A lot of feelings ones this time.
Yep.
Yes. You're going to be in the feels.
I also had anytime someone is bludgeoned as a rule, but I have two more. Anytime, I think you could just get up and like either pack a new bowl or make a new drink anytime the girlfriend plays a new iteration of herself.
Played by
Get
Amy
up and
Smart.
leave the room. Is that the idea?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's good in some of them, but some of them I was like, are you supposed to be crying? Because what's going on? And then the use of the word fuck bag.
So many.
They say fuck bag so many times in this movie that it was actually pretty perplexing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are your rules to choose from, a la carte style.
Yes. Them's the rules.
I'm gonna lightning round you guys because
Okay.
we got a lot of like when you feel a thing rules,
Oh, yeah.
which are notoriously challenging.
Yes.
Do we have any every time you see this concrete thing that comes to mind?
I think the skate
Yeah.
fashion.
skate fashion, yeah.
Skate fashion for sure. Bludgeoning for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
That's
that's a
anytime
good
you see
e-
that
yeah,
one. Anytime you see wiggle words.
Yes.
Wiggly words, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got some in there.
There's a
We got
few.
some like tangible
Yeah.
ones. Yes, like the feeling you're gonna have to drink anytime you feel something in this film
Yeah.
because it's a lot. But those are the ones that you can visualize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anytime there's a butterfly. Just kidding. There's only one at the beginning.
Yeah.
Just a shot to start you off.
Yeah. Warm you up a little bit. It could be Malort.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh.
Do it.
no.
Oh, that's something I wanted to ask you guys. Something we talked about early on in the progress of this show was pairings.
Oh, like a drink pairing?
Yeah.
Do you think this is a beer movie? Is this a wine movie? Do you
I
drink
think
something that hurts you?
Oh no, I don't believe that anybody should drink something that hurts them. That's tragic. I would say, more of a sipping film
Yes.
than a slamming film.
Yeah.
So whatever that means to you, if you like a fancy cocktail.
Right.
To me, this speaks as more of a beer movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say like drink like an IPA.
Something
or
with,
something,
like-
something with hops.
Something with, yeah. Something with like a decent ABV, but not like a knock you on your ass ABV.
Because
know.
you're gonna be drinking a lot of it.
Yep. Yep, you are.
Well, it's also going to make you feel a kind of way.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think if you were drinking wine while this happened, because I was drinking wine while this
Yes.
happened, but towards the end I was like, I'm so sad. Like, it just was rough by the end. So like,
It
don't.
was.
This is not a Chardonnay movie.
No, this is
No.
not. Oh God, nothing is a Chardonnay movie. And I will die on that hill. Chardonnay is trash wine.
Hard agree.
Hard agree. Ugh, buttery fish. Blech. Anyway, hot take.
All right. Yeah, hot take on wine. Good. Glad we got that in there.
Great.
Excellent. Well,
Yes. Well, that concludes episode 1 of our deep dive, I guess, into
Are
the
we that-
Mothman Prophecy. God damn it.
Take-
into
Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot. It better be Malort.
Oh, jeez. This is going to happen a lot
was-
more.
No,
next
I know it
episode
was
is
a
the deep
joke.
dive. This
Yeah.
was.
It was a joke that it was the Mothman Prophecies, but now you're actually doing the Mothman Prophecies. Honestly,
Yeah.
now I want to watch that film.
We laughed, and then
The Mothman.
Right. Yeah, so that does it for this episode. Now you are armed with some excellent rules to enjoy your rewatch or first time watch of The Butterfly Effect.
It was the first time for me, and I will never get those hours of my life back.
It's true.
I'm so sorry. I thought you knew what you were walking into.
No, I did not. I was like, oh, it's probably a little bit on the creepy side. It's creepy season, might as well.
Yeah.
And then I just stared
that
into the
kind of
abyss.
creepy.
Oh,
Yes.
this is a bad movie. As long as you're prepared that it's bad.
It's scary how bad it is.
Yeah. I feel like Jason Mantzoukas on How Did This Get Made right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I will eventually start screaming about this film.
Shout out to How Did This Get Made?
Yes.
How did this get made?
Until then, party people, you can find us on the internet. I am at bsilverio20 on Instagram and Twitter.
I am at the Helena Handbasket on Instagram and only Handbasket on Twitter.
I am at Indecisionist on Twitter and The Indecisionist on Instagram. If you are The Indecisionist on Instagram and you want to give me that spot, give me a call. I'm free. Special thanks to April Moralba for our podcast art and to Marlon Longid of Marlon and the Shakes for our amazing theme song. This has been an Indecisionist production.
And if you would like to join in the conversation, use the hashtag time2party. That's time, the number 2 party. So, friends, countrymen, all you,
Lend me your earbuds.
right?
Nice. Nice.
Yes. And as you do that, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
I don't know why it suddenly turned into a band.
I just love it. I'll be the mandolin. Ding, 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 ding.
We're right there.
Yay, I love a mandolin.